How would you be expelled from Willy Wonka's chocolate factory? I'm diabetic. I'd be wheeled out in a body bag. I ask when we get to see where the Kit Kats are made. He would expel me for telling the Oompa Loompas to unionize. Eat Mr. Wonka when he said everything was edible in the room. Hand-to-neck combat with a golden egg-laying goose. I've fought Greater Canada geese before. Need to defend my goose stretching title. I definitely would have tried that candy that makes you float. Not sure, but the last thing I'd hear would be the Oompa Loompas singing a patronizing song about carrot muffins. I have zero self-control when it comes to chocolate-covered espresso beans. My heart would likely explode from overcaffeination and they'd have to haul me out on a stretcher. Sexual deviance with an Oompa Loompa. I dropped my ticket on the way there, sad face. I'd be killing off the other kids. Oh no. Someone fell into the chocolate river. Wasn't me. I swear. I'd be taking notes and photos of all of the OSHA violations. Wonka would shove fizzy lifting drink down my throat and open up a skylight. I'd be gone 10 minutes after he showed us the brandy-filled chocolate room. They'd show me to the door and I would say goodbye. Constant complaints about the numerous health and safety law violations. Sharing secret recipes. Walk in as Grandpa Joe. Eating too much and passing out TBH. For murdering Willy Wonka. Died of thirst, no wonder they stole those drinks. I have an inflation fetish, you don't need more details. I'd have a hockey fight with one of the guys. Eating a Oompa Loompa. Wait, are you married to my husband? This just sounds eerily familiar. How would you be expelled from killed at Willy Wonka's chocolate factory? Sticking my Willy Wonka into the chocolate. Beatboxing when the Oompa Loompas sing. Sneaking in as many people as possible. Let's feed some hungry people. Ask about OSHA. I would have hammered and chiseled away in the large candy room and dropped sweets into my purse. That I'd lined with plastic. Also, dropping acid. I tried to unionize the Oompa Loompas. By not wanting to be raped by a madman, https://youtube.be/p26ldbzm-7y. Not exactly scary, but anyway. Licking an Oompa Loompa. I probably go mad and throw Wonka overboard mid-boat ride. He said everything's edible, so I wonder how edible an Oompa Loompa is. Smiley face. Trying to eat Mr. Wonka. He's edible, he said so himself. Happy Cake Day. Eating an Oompa Loompa when he tells me everything in the room is edible. By not eating anything. I'd introduce crack to the Oompa Loompas. That way, my song is lit. 2 words, big titties. The one rule is that you cannot binge eat in secret when you get depressed, and #X2OOB. Well damn it. Shitting on the coats. I'd be kicked out for putting that exploding candy up my ass. It's not strong enough to cause injury. But I'd love to have Wonka try and explain why I'm farting smoke. I would be going out in an ambulance for anaphylaxis. Why am I even there? Stealing fizzy lifting drinks and bumping into the ceiling, which now has to be washed and sterilized. So I lose. I get nothing. I'd eat so much red and black licorice that my vomit would paint his glass elevator dark red. The real question is, would you still give the gobstopper to Mr. Slugworth? Probably for not licking the snowsberries. Trying to murder that piece of shit Grandpa Joe. I would end up like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from the end of Ghostbusters. Just absolutely blown apart with cream. Because I'm a eat your cake day cake. Say I like right Twix in the left Twix area. I have a thing where I like to piss off the sides of small boats when I am uncomfortably close to others. My dislike of chocolate. Piss in the chocolate river. Straight up. Pissing in the chocolate river. Being too old. I think I'd just get lost. For asking to take one Oompa Loompa to my home. I would be wheeled out in a coffin. Anaphylaxis sucks. I'd ask the Grunka Lunkas what's behind the armed guards. I'd sing over the Oompa Loompas. Try to save the children that are being hurt, dying. I'd probably start an Oompa Loompa fight club. I'd push that annoying fat kid in a lake. I hate that guy. Union pamphlets. For asking if this is the left or the right Twix. It would be a shame if the factory exploded and all the candy disappeared. Probably try to recruit those orange people. Folks are horny for orange people ever since 2016. And I'm always hiring. Smoking weed in a side room with overworked Oompa Loompas. Take a shit in the chocolate fountain. I'd destroy a Wonka factory bathroom. They would be disgusted. I would be embarrassed, but also a little proud. No one. Some random seeing me. Stop, you're not supposed to eat the little orange guys. Me. With my mouth full. Tok luck there you kid yummy face. Stealing all the blueberry gum to sell to fetishists. Bottoming for an Oompa Loompa. And here we have the recreational edibles room. Right now we're making gummy kush bangers. granddaddy delectables. And fizzy fuck you ups, you can guess the rest. I'd fight the Oompa Loompas. It wouldn't be for eating chocolate but for fighting the Oompa Loompas. I'd probably zone out during part of the tour while he's explaining something. Then when he turns us loose, I'd start innocently doing the one thing he told us not to do. Eating so much free chocolate that I bankrupt them. And #X200B. Oh. And peeing into the chocolate river. Dropping a deuce in the chocolate river. By pooping in the chocolate river. For trying to convince the Oompa Loompas to seize the means of production. Smoking some kush with the Oompas in the first chocolate room. Anally. Candy cane sword fight with Willy Wonka before he does a Mortal Kombat fatality on me. I would have purposely stayed behind the group in the candy room until the end. Inevitably get caught. Oompa Loompa song and I'm outta there. I would have murdered the Oompa Loompas. No golden ticket. I'd get stopped at the front gate. I'd put Veruca Salt in leather and teach her to be a dominatrix. She was halfway there already. For trying to take a couple Loompas home with me to clean my house. I'd refuse to go through that small entryway into the tasting room, as I'm claustrophobic. I'd eat them out of house and home and put them out of business. Augustus Gloop would look like an anorexic runway model compared to me. I'd get kicked out for getting drunk on the booze they use to infuse those little liquor bottle chocolates. Had sex with the Oompa Loompa. I wouldn't lick his dick-flavored wallpaper. Sucking off Willy's willy. Public masturbation. Shoot all your problems away. Need I say more? Starting a workers' riot. That asshole would rather makes child with no business experience the CEO of the company instead of one of the Oompa Loompas. Fuck outta here. #cancel Wonka. Wanking it in the river of chocolate. Bullet to the head. Shot by Willy himself. Pukacho. Oompa Loompa Doompatee D. The chocolate river should not contain pee. You mean killed? Theft. I would drink water that isn't treated, then shit in the chocolate lake. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe for more content.